Joining me now is President of the Center of the American Experiment, John Hinderaker. John, you know the Biden administration is in deep trouble when one of its unofficial propaganda arms, CNN, asks the Homeland Security this question.
Is it the policy of the Biden administration to allow as many migrants to come across the border in order to change the political dynamics, the electoral dynamics of America?
Of course not. And the facts indicate that that is absolutely false. Since May of this year, of last year, we have removed or returned more individuals than in any year since 2015.
Well, it's not a shock they deported more people when they've set records every single year of the Biden administration for illegal immigration.
Rita, nobody knows how many people have crossed the southern border since Joe Biden opened it on purpose. Estimates run between 7 million and 10 million, enormous numbers of illegals flooding into the United States, many of them now coming from the Middle East, coming from Africa, coming from China. And it's created a total disaster in the border states, as well as in cities like New York, Chicago, and Denver.
Now, there's increased pressure on President Biden to switch his priorities and look at protecting that US border. We had a college student who was killed by an illegal immigrant in Georgia. Yet President Biden is tweeting things like this. He posted, "Congress must pass the George Floyd Justice in Policing Act so it can make police reform the law of the land." Vivek Ramaswamy replied to that with, "Here's a better idea. Pass the Laken Riley Secure the Border Act so we can stop draining police resources on illegal aliens with criminal records and start deporting them. Instead, say her name, Mr. President." Now, Laken Riley's family have called her murder an avoidable tragedy. And John, this is a crime that has really had an impact in the US. There was a massive rally. People understand that this illegal immigration, it isn't just something that is affecting those border towns. It is having an impact across the country.
You know, Rita, a lot of people have been murdered by illegal immigrants over the years. But for whatever reason, this murder of Laken Riley by this illegal Venezuelan criminal, and he was a criminal, you know, a kind of a career criminal that wound up committing this murder. This has really galvanized a lot of people in the United States, and people don't like illegal immigration. You know, people don't like the crime. People don't like the threats of terrorism. People don't like the strain that's put on social services, the lack of housing, and so forth. And I think this crime, more than any other, has been kind of a rallying point for people to stand up against illegal immigration and really try to stop it.
Absolutely. And you know what? Hispanic voters don't like illegal immigration. It's something that confuses some in the media, but just because you're a migrant doesn't mean you back illegal immigration.